Hi, this is MG Life Hacks. Welcome to my channel. It's a channel for patients or caregivers. Maybe you have a loved one that has myasthenia gravis, which is a neuromuscular disease that affects your ability to use your voluntary and involuntary muscles, and it causes extreme weakness. Today, I wanted to show you some of the gadgets that I've been using them for about 2 years now. So they are not brand new. Sorry, I do not get commissions for this. I don't want them. I don't want to profit off of an illness that's affecting myself and other people. That would be really weird for me. But I can show you different tools that I've been using that help a lot with trying to get the strength that you have further throughout the day, which is the goal. The first thing I'm going to bring up is it's not like a motorized anything. It's just like this little guy. Looks really funny. There are a couple different brands of this, but it's a shampoo scrubber. So when you shampoo your hair, like when I'm flaring up and I'm really weak, I'm usually in a sitting position and I'm putting my head in my lap and then I'm just washing my hair like so. But if I really want to scrub, I can't really scrub because of, the muscles. So this helps considerably in, just getting it really, really well distributed in there, or at least better than I could if it was just my hands. The other thing that I wanted to mention is pretty much any tool kind of like this. This one is called Pedi Perfect. I have a terrible wrapper. I'm about to show you. I'm sorry. It's this thing. But what it is it's a tool that rotates so you can give yourself a pedicure if you have crazy feet like I do, where you just need to exfoliate. You need to exfoliate your feet and just do some self-care. But it also comes with different kinds of attachments. So you can have like a regular coarse thing, or you can have the super one like I do. Or it comes with like this little type of attachment. So if you have strawberry skin on your legs, like I do, and it usually requires a lot of scrubs, which I cannot do, this little guy and that little battery, it helps a lot, because that way all I have to do is just hold the thing and drag it carefully. So that's it for pedicures that I have for helping to exfoliate without having to, scrub and manually try and, use a pumice stone or anything like that. It is battery powered, so it's a bummer. So you have to keep replacing the batteries. But it's to really benefit society, I feel like, if I have less things to deal with on my feet. But along the self-care routes, for washing my face, it is extremely rare that I will wear full makeup or anything like that, but I have to exfoliate and I can't really scrub that well. This does also, anything that does this with the like rotating head. The thing about things like this and some other stuff that I'm going to show you, it is hard because it involves lifting. So what I do is there's a sink right here, and I'll put my elbow here, and then and just try and use the leverage that way, so you're not actually using as many bigger muscles. Like, I've found that the larger muscles that I use, I have generalized myasthenia gravis, so it's all over. But if I use my larger muscle groups, those tend to burn up a lot more strength overall. So if I use those a little bit less and have that strength go to something else, that helps a lot. So little cheats like that help. Like when I'm exfoliating, my feet, and using like this crazy motorized pumice stone, or the strawberry leg attachment, I will find a surface to lean my hand on and then gradually kind of scoot it as I go. So, pretend this is my leg, and just, laying on a bed, or, maybe a sofa or a chair will give you the angle and leverage that might help you make that strength last a little bit longer. The other thing that I really recommend for your tooth health, it does not matter what brand you get, as long as it's got a halfway decent motor in it to save your strength. I have to, closer to infusion time, I have to really dial back a lot. So if I'm brushing teeth, even with this thing, even on the counter, sometimes, I have to take a break and just rest that, or try and take it up with the other arm for a little bit and then go between the two. But get one of the electric toothbrushes. It will do a much better job. No matter how hard you try, sometimes it really helps. And it's also, for your oral health care. The other thing that I use, and this one's tough for me, because it's a giant water flosser, but it helps a lot because with flossing your teeth and trying to get everything up there, you're using all kinds of muscles there. With this big bad boy, I am sitting in front of the sink. I'm also leaning on the sink, and I'm also angling this. It's not attractive, but it gets the job done, and my gum health has been a lot better as a result, because it can get into those deep pockets. But make sure you read the directions, as any dentist will tell you. You want to be careful not to get this, too close to the wrong areas. You want to, get it just right so it goes right into the pockets, if you have any pockets. I have pockets. Very lucky. The other things that I use that I cannot bring upstairs, because that's where I'm filming. If you were cooking or doing some of the food or prep work, get a food processor if there are ways for you to do it. You can even get one of those little ones for dicing, mincing different ingredients. That will help you with chopping and food and prep time and standing or sitting. Even if you're sitting at the kitchen counter, just using your shoulders and back muscles can, after a couple minutes, you might be feeling it. So food processors really help to move that. I like the Mediterranean diet, so there's a lot of dicing and, cutting of vegetables, but I got a food processor, and that is a game changer. I love it. No, I don't know what brand it is, if I'm being honest, but it's helped a lot. And the brand doesn't matter so much as if the tool works or not, because a lot of times what comes with this illness is a lot of expenses with medicine and treatment and hospitalization and things like that. So don't blow your entire budget on these things. Just try and save incrementally if you can and get them. The brands don't matter. The price, if that's something that's going to prevent you from just get a less expensive model and see if it works. And if it breaks, then it is very unfortunate, but at least you'll know whether that tool will help you or not, because my myasthenia gravis is going to be a lot different than yours, as you'll find out if you're in the community chats. The last thing that I could think of that I want, actually second to last, I lied. For soups, if you're a cook, like I love cooking, for like tomato soups or different soups that require a blend, like a blender, and you have to put it in the blender in batches and then whir the thing up to get it to smooth out. If you get a blending wand, so nice. You can just keep it in the pot, keep it all there. You don't have to worry about trying to ask somebody or find somebody to help you put, different batches into a blender and then put it back in, and just get a wand blender. I found one on sale and I love that thing. And I use it, like fall and winter season when soups and comfort foods and things like that. It's very helpful. The last thing that I use as a gadget that I like, just because it offers a little more independence and security for me, is my iWatch. I have the 8, and what it comes with is like a fall detection. It also comes, I think the phone might too, but it comes with like a crash detection. So it also comes with all kinds of different options to, you know, track your movement and things like that if you're trying to keep track of, you know, how many steps you're taking or flights of stairs you're doing. Because me getting it down to a really precise number helps a lot in terms of me being able to see my progress or not and tell my doctor. The reason that I got mine is just because with the symptoms sometimes and having trouble breathing, if I need to share my location with my husband, but I can't lift my phone because I really don't have strength and I'm having trouble breathing, I can, you know, just send him a text on my watch because it's much lighter. The fall detection is in case I lose consciousness, because it is possible with this illness to have some pretty crazy stuff come up. It's also for peace of mind. There's a monitor in there, so if you have any kind of arrhythmia, if it picks it up on one of its random check runs, you know, it will let you know. It lets you know your sleep pattern if you really want to, but mine's more for the peace of mind and security, so that the other thing that I do is I will occasionally forget my phone at home, which I hate. I hate it. But the watch is like an extension of your phone, so you can still make calls, you can still receive calls. It's very good to have, especially if you're forgetful. But that's all I have. Just wanted to share some of the tools that I use, and I hope maybe one or more of them give you ideas and things that might work for you. Other than that, have a great day. Thanks.